Hello everyone, welcome to Law Statistics. Today's topic is all about international commercial arbitrations. With the growth of globalization, liberalization regimes, and rapid advancement in international business relationships, it is increasingly pertinent to have a flexible and quick method of resolving disputes. Arbitration is a preferred process of dispute resolution chosen by parties, wherein parties intentionally agree to submit their case to a neutral third party and agree to be bound by his or her decision. Clause F, subsection 1 of Section 2 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996 defines an international commercial arbitration, which means an arbitration relating to disputes arising out of legal relationships, whether contractual or not. Considered as a commercial under the law enforced in India, and where at least one of the parties is to be an individual who is national of or a habitually resident in any country other than India, or a body corporate which is incorporated in any country other than India, or any company or an association or a body of individuals whose central management and control is exercised in any country other than India, or the government of foreign country. The scope of this section was determined by the Supreme Court in the case of TDM Infrastructure Private Limited versus UV Development India Private Limited, where in spite of company having a foreign control, the Supreme Court concluded that a company incorporated in India can only have a Indian nationality for the purpose of this act. When arbitration is deemed to be international. In the UN Citral Model Law, arbitration is deemed to be international if any one of the four different situations is present. First one, the parties to the arbitration agreement have at the time of the conclusion of the agreement their places of business in different states. One of the following places is situated outside the state in which the parties have their places of business, or the place of arbitration, if determined in or pursuant to the arbitration agreement, is situated outside the state in which the parties have their places of business, or any place where a substantial part of the obligation of the commercial relationship is to be performed, or the place with the which subject matter of the dispute is most closely connected, or the parties have expressly agreed that the subject matter of the arbitration agreement relates to more than one country. Meaning of commercial. The word commercial includes the day-to-day international business activities that have become part of the international trade nowadays. In Coach Navigation Inclusive versus Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, it was held that liberal construction is to be given to any expression or phrase used in the act. In Atiyabari Tea Company Limited versus State of Assam, it was held that trade and commerce in India has a wide meaning. Applicability of Part 1 of the Act in international commercial arbitration. In Bhatia International versus Bulk Trading, it was held that Part 1 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996 would equally apply to international commercial arbitrations having seat outside India, unless any or all the provisions have been expressly included. In Bharat Aluminium versus Kaisar Aluminium, the court decided that a constitutional bench of the court would reconsider the court's own ruling in Bhatia International case. The Supreme Court gave following ruling in the above mentioned case. That is, Part 1 not applicable to international commercial arbitrations having seat outside India. Section 2 makes a declaration that Part 1 of the Arbitration Act 1996 shall apply to all arbitrations which take place within India. We are of the considered opinion that Part 1 of the Arbitration Act would have no application to international commercial arbitration held outside India. No interim injunction. No suit for interim injunction simpliciter would be maintainable in India on the basis of an international commercial arbitration with a seat outside India. Section 9, that is, interim relief cannot be granted if the seat is outside India. In our opinion, the provision contained in subsection 2 of Section 2 of the Arbitration Act 1996, it is not in conflict with any of the provisions either in Part 1 or in Part 2 of the Arbitration Act 1996. In the foreign seated international commercial arbitration, no application for interim relief would be maintainable under Section 9 or any other provision as applicable of the Part 1 of the Arbitration Act 1996 is limited to all arbitrations which take place in India. Law to be applied prospectively. In order to do complete justice, we hereby order that the law now declares by this court shall apply prospectively to all the arbitration agreements executed thereafter. Why arbitration preferred in solving international disputes? First one, speedy dispute solving mechanism. That is, court process involves extensive procedures and rules which a parties needs to follow. If parties refer their dispute to arbitration, they need to follow strict procedures of law. Hence, the dispute solving becomes speedy. Second one, enforceability of arbitral awards. It is more readily and swiftly enforced as compared to the court judgments. Third one, arbitrator is impartial. That is, neutral third party is chosen to decide disputes. This third party is chosen mutually by both the parties to the dispute. Fourth one, arbitrator chosen may be an expert. That is, based on the issue of dispute, parties may choose a specific arbitrator having the particular technical experience and expertise in the area disputed. Fifth one, arbitration less expensive. That is, since arbitration is a time effective remedy and does not involve too many procedures, it is less expensive as compared to litigation procedures. So let us conclude. In recent years, there has been a significant increase in international businesses operating out of India. This has led to an increase in international arbitrations having its seat of arbitration in India. Both arbitration and litigation perform the same function, that is, effective delivery of justice. But the fact is that arbitration has few characteristics which makes it more viable option as compared to its counterpart. Thus, the degree of protection that is guarantees is far reaching. That's all from today's presentation. Please do like us on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you.